Guys, deluded Guna. Now Dani Ceballos completed his move to from Betis to Real Madrid. I think he signed a 6-year deal, and yeah, comes off the back of a solid, extremely good tournament for the under 21s for Spain. Unfortunately, they couldn't win. They couldn't complete the job and win the cup. But he earned a lot of plaudits, and he did himself a lot of favors, playing very well. Those of you that have watched him, I've spoken before about his showing for Spanish under 19s with Asensio, how they bossed it, taking that to under 21s. Now, for those of you that have been watching him, I do have some concerns about it. No, I don't want to call them concerns, rather just thoughts. Firstly, I know he's shun at the under 21s, and that probably swayed Madrid's decision to get him. I do believe if the under 21s wasn't this year, he didn't have as good a performance as he did, they wouldn't be as interested, or better yet, they might still be interested, but they might have let him stay a year, let him stay another year, let him develop, and then make their interest known and make the move. Maybe even have bought him and loaned him out, but that probably swayed their decision. I say this because those of you that have watched him know that last year he did have a good season, but he's 20 years of age. He typically, as at that age, is just trying to gain consistency. He fluctuates. Sometimes he'll have good periods, sometimes he'll have bad periods. And I mean, 65 La Liga games in total in his whole career, short career. 31 last year, 2 goals, 4 assists. He needs to improve his productivity. I know productivity is not everything, but to go to Madrid and to play for a club of that prestige, you kind of need to improve your productivity on that front. I don't know Modric's stats and I don't know Toni Kroos's stats, but they've probably got better stats than that. So he's not the finished product. He is going to fluctuate, and that shows that he did have quiet stages. Like I always make jokes, particularly when he dyed his hair blonde. He does like a lot of play acting. I remember there was a game against Barcelona. It was really annoying me how he was moving. But yeah, 8 yellow cards. Some of that the result of play acting and acting silly. 20 years of age, he's not. He's like I said, he's not the end product. He's struggling for consistency on that sort of level. I don't want to say consistency because he shows in patches he's a good player, but Madrid, you kind of need to be playing good week in, week out. That's not the only variable to be making at Madrid, but you need to be playing good week in, week out. More to the point, he's going against the likes of Kroos and Modric, two of the best, the world's and the game's current best centre mids that are performing week in, week out. Technically excellent, positionally excellent. That is what he's going into. He can play on the left, of course, he can play out wide, but he's going against some good footballers there. So this is the level expected. I do believe at these ages you should play for a lesser side and then move. Not only them two, he's fighting with the likes of Isco, who last year it was a bit willy won't he is he going to leave to play games. He did kind of he featured a decent amount, predominantly the second half of the season, and he signed a new deal and things like that. But is he even arguably, I don't want to say a starter, but is, if you think of the best Madrid side that they can currently put out, or the most likely sides that Dan would put out if he just needed to win the game 90 odd minutes straight away, would he start Isco? Would Isco complete 90 minutes? You could say yes, but you could also say no. So Dani Ceballos, who you could argue Isco is better than, is fighting this. I'm just giving you guys everything that he needs to consider. Like Isco, I think he making the move too early. I do think he has the quality to play there, but I do believe he should stay at these clubs. And you go there when you're at the levels of the likes of Kroos and Modric and performing week in, week out, because you need to play week in, week out, and the standard is high there. Not only that, the bravado, he's not lacking on that front. On the other hand, on one front, if we look previously at Madrid's history of young players, Pedro Leon, Callejon, Canales, all of these sort of guys, they went Madrid and it didn't work out, and they've been by the wayside. So that is a possible concern. But with Zidane in recent years, they've given more guys playing time, like Asensio. If that happened a few years ago, he might not have had the season he's had and been the star and as known as he is now. But he's played Asensio, so you like to think, why wouldn't he play Dani Ceballos? So yeah, there's a lot of talking points. There's a lot. Either way, he's made his bed, so he has to lie in it now. 6-year deal, 20 years of age. I mean, Barcelona. Barcelona. I don't know what they're doing because they need it more than Madrid do. So yeah, I do think he has the quality to succeed. Of course, he's not going to play as much as he did at Betis because he's fighting some good players and they've got excellent players fighting for how many spots, and at the end of the day only 11 players can start a football game and end it. So yeah, I'm happy for him because I do think he has the quality, and I do believe sooner or later he was going to end up at one of the elite clubs, and now it's just down to him to show what he can do, show his bravado that you need to play for a club like Madrid and the prestige and the Galacticos and all the things like that. But if it was just based on talent and ability alone, I'd have no concerns, and I do think he's going to be a success, and it is a very good signing. And I'm quite annoyed that Arsenal didn't take a part on that last year or something, because he didn't have the, I think, what was it, £50 million release clause, if I'm not mistaken. What's that? Anyways, guys, delete the goon. I'm signing out, man. I'm signing out. Like I said, Dani Ceballos, great player, excellent playmaking abilities, excellent technical skills, excellent positional play, Very good player. Not the finished product, but a very good player. Guys, I'm signing out. Thanks for watching.